Ms. Carcos, tell me why this case was filed.
This is failure to pay rent. Rent is $11.70 a month. She owes December and the prorata of January for a total of $1,736 in back rent through today. A 5-day notice to vacate was given on December 5th. This is not a CARES Act property. There's no government subsidy, and we're seeking back rent, court cost, and possession.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Norgren. Ms. Carcos has indicated that the case was filed for a financial situation. Is it correct that the monthly rent is $1,170?
No, with fees that they overcharged me $70 for it. It's $1,320.
They're not allowed to collect fees in an eviction, Ms. Norgren, so I'm only concerned with what the base rent is under the lease. She says the base rent is $1,170.
$1,170.
Okay. All right then. Is it correct that rent for December and January remain unpaid?
No. I handed them a cashier check for $1,600 on the 2nd of January. I handed them 2 money orders for $673, either 56 or 57 in November. So November's paid for.
Okay, Ms. Norgren, let me ask you a
I'm
different
just
way.
short $393 and 57 cents.
All right, so
And they, go ahead. They've added an awful lot. They're charging me $61 plus a day. I told them and showed them the checks that I wrote first, and I had first and last $25.72, and
Okay,
they
Ms.
said,
Norgren,
"We don't think you paid that." They say I'm lying. So
Ms.
okay,
Norgren, under
excuse
your
me.
lease, what day is rent due?
It's due on the 1st, but I don't get my Social Security check until the 3rd.
Okay. Did you pay rent of $11.70 December 1st?
December 1st. Let me see. What did I?
Ms.
No,
Carcos,
I didn't. I for 11 for December 1st. I didn't pay until 12/13. I paid $673. But she accepted payments at first, and then she said,
Ms. Norgren,
"Yeah."
paying late does not cure the fact that it's late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's
I
late,
got
it's
sick.
late.
I know.
I appreciate all that. You paid something. Ms. Carcos, Ms. Norgren says she's made some payment. Is there any chance that y'all need to reduce the amount being sought? Because there's no dispute that she paid late and that she's not paid in full. It's a matter of what remains. Ms. Norgren, you mentioned that you had some money orders. Were those money orders accepted and kept by the landlord?
Yes.
How much were those money orders for?
Well, the money orders, I had 3 money orders for $673, and they're either 56 or 57. And I have one.
Children, I need
I have
to be exact. How much were each of the money orders for?
$673.56. Then I dropped the penny.
Okay, so that was one of them, $673.56.
He charged me another $27 there for security. Hello?
Yes, what other payments did you provide them?
$1,600 on the 2nd of January in a cashier's check.
Okay, so 673 and then 1,600. Any others?
No, I had 673, 56, 673, 57, and 673, 56. Those were the money orders. I was short one money order, but I paid $1,600, and they put it in an envelope, and then they wouldn't give me any credit for it. They just stuck it in an envelope and said, we'll have to give you this money. We might have to give you this money back. So, but they accepted the first one.
Ms. Carcos, is there a ledger?
There is. There should have been one submitted to the court.
I have the receipts from the cashier's checks and yeah, and the money orders.
Ms. Norgren, are those receipts from the landlord or from when you purchased the money order?
Both. I have one here for pay lease 11/29. That one was $673.57.
Okay, we're not 11/29 wouldn't matter. This is after December. Which of those are for receipts after December 1st?
After December 1st. Okay. $673.56.
What day is that?
12/13/2025.
Okay, what's the next one?
The next one then was the cashier's check for $1,600, and that was on the 2nd of January 26.
Okay, any others?
No, I had one for the 13th or 15th of November.
No,
And that was,
okay, this is for December and January. So she says she provided 22.73 and 56 cents. Ms. Carcos, is your client, did they receive funds of that amount?
Ms. Nobles, can you unmute and speak to this?
Yes, thank you so much. She did provide us with the money orders. We did let her know we would not be able to accept payment unless it was in the full amount. She has been notified that she can come get that money.
Do you have the money orders? Yes or no?
They are in the office.
Great, then you have the money and it's gonna not be for that. I'm gonna give her the reduction from that, because the money orders are cash on demand, right? Like it's bearer paper. You've got the money, it's as though she gave you cash. That's how that works. So if you've got it, she paid you. Okay, that doesn't negate the fact that she didn't pay in full on time, and that's all that's required for the law. All right, but the judgment will be a lot less. So y'all were seeking 1736, right? But she's
Correct.
paid you more than that. So it's really just a possession. All right, judgment for the plaintiff, possession only. We'll set the appeal bond for either party at 1170.
what's possession?
That means that the judgment today was rendered for the plaintiff, but this payment was not made in full on time as required by the lease.
I got sick though.
I appreciate that, Ms. Norgren, but the landlord doesn't have to be empathetic to the fact that had a situation that prevented it. The landlord can say, I want my money on time, and if it's not on time, I want you to go. And that's essentially what they've said. What I'm saying though is that because you paid them sufficient for the amount that they would have been able to ask me for, that they were asking for through today, the judgment is not for any monetary amount except for cost of court. So the judgment is that they can receive back possession, but that you don't owe them any money as of today. All right. Now you have 5 days to appeal, as does the landlord. If neither of you appeal on day 6, that's the soonest the landlord can receive a writ of possession.
What
And
does writ of possession mean?
that's essentially a piece of paper that authorizes the landlord with the constable to come in and remove you and all of your items if you have not already done so.
On 5 days?
And on day 6.
Oh gosh, this is horrible. So they have to give me, don't they have to give me back my money?
No, Ms.
the
Norgren, you
requisition?
owed the money.
Uh-huh.
You owed the money, and because you gave it to them, I'm reducing the judgment so that you owe them no money because you've already paid. If they give you back those checks, then you will owe them all the money again. Because you've been living there, so you have used the unit for the month of December, and for 15 days of January, you have to pay for that. What I found is that you have paid for that. You just paid late, and because you paid late, that is a breach of the lease sufficient for them to evict you.
Well, I would have had savings, but my truck has been vandalized many times. And I know some of these vandals were employed by them, so I don't know. How am I supposed to move out on $600? I don't know. That's very hard.
Ms. Morgan, I truly wish I had better answers than I do. I have to give a legal answer of things, but here's what I can give you further. You have at least 5 days. The landlord has an option to go up to day 60. That may be some reason where you want to communicate with your landlord about what is a likely timeline, assuming no one appeals. Okay?
So I have to talk to them?
You don't have to do anything. I'm saying that if you don't do anything, on day 6, the landlord can come and get a writ of possession and make you leave. To avoid that eventuality, you have all of your options, including talking to the landlord, calling legal aid, or appealing.
No.
Okay.
I was put out, I'm telling you. And then now I don't know. Okay.
Thank you very much. All parties are excused.
It's
Thank you,
terrible.
Your Honor.
Thank you.